Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Well, we've got a lot to cover. There's Sugar Bear shaking the tripod. She wants to say hello. But Foodie Beauty just threw a monkey wrench in my plan. I had everything ready to rock and roll, the last couple recaps, and a video just literally came out. And here comes Simon, too. So, the dogs are doing good. We'll get to a lot of that in the next video, but I want to get this out for us while it's fresh and hot and new and interesting. I have not seen the end of this, or the middle, and it literally just came out, so let's do this. We have a craft soda, and this is we've tried the orange one before, the Sprecher. I know I'm probably butchering that, but this is the cream soda. And we will pop this puppy open here. So, guys, I literally just, I like to show you what's new, what's going on. I always check the community tabs, out and about and everything, and this literally just came across. So we're going to nibble on these almonds while we check this out. These are the Sriracha Hot Chili Almonds. And I've never seen these before. Let me know if you guys have seen these. And it's just a little tiny pack, just a small pack. But I haven't eaten dinner yet. I threw some laundry in, got the dogs squared away, let them out. I got to be out there like a hawk now watching them ever since what happened the other day. Got some laundry going, did a quick sweep of the floor. And they are really laying right here. Next vid, we got a ton of stuff to haul. We're going to do that next vid and recap. I know I'm late to the party, but I guess better late than never. Okay, this is good. And this is, like I said, something I'll sip on because I read the back of these. This has no caffeine, no gluten. And I was reading about these, and it says, basically, what did it say, the orange one? Let me see if I can find it. Basically, it was like, enjoy in moderation. So, yeah. Prepared with raw Wisconsin honey, pure vanilla extract. Our old-fashioned cream soda is a fire brewed for a richly flavorful creaminess, savvy. I can't even talk. Savior and scrumptious vanilla honey and caramel in this refreshing beverage that will bring a smile to your face. I found this at Kroger's. Like I said, Menards do have these. They have tons. We've tried the orange soda before. I can't think of what video. I think I just hold some stuff, some heaters and odds and ends stuff from Menards. So, let's get another drink and get to it. Pretty good. Let's try our almonds, and then we are going to start the vid. I am starving. I made some pork chops with shake and bake. How about that? I have not heard of that stuff in years, and I was like, you know what? I just want a nicely small baked pork chop. I did a baked potato and some broccoli, so I'm going to eat it after. So I thought we'll nibble and we will nibble on these. And then I got these. These are the Champagne Dreams Gummy Bears. And we will do those in the next vid. So stay tuned for that. Okay, yes, it's about that much in the pack. Excuse me. Oh, goodness, guys. I can't get the little levels out. Nicely coated. No, Simon, you can't have these, little buddy. They are covered. Not really getting much hot. I get a little bit at the end, but I got something else I want to show us too. I'm going to show in the next vid, so this ain't super long. I'm not getting much heat. They're really good, don't get me wrong, but I'm not getting much heat. They're very good, though. They are. They're very fresh. So, yeah, I recommend these, but if you're looking for super hot, nah. Very good and fresh, though. The seasoning's killer, but I'm not getting a lot of hot. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm starving. I'll show you this right quick. Those are good, but they're not hot. You do get like a seasoning. You do get a little bit of hot at the end, but nothing like a hot sriracha. Okay, I finally broke down and got the Confetti Hearts one. It was on Valentine's Day clearance. So yeah, I thought this was cool to like show the color. But yeah, this was regularly $12.95 and it was, I think, $6, and then I had 5% off Target. But yeah, I thought what's really cool is, look, it's like little confetti hearts. But I thought that'd be good for different drink reviews since it's clear. So I was like, good God, I wanted this one forever, but I was not spending $12.95. So I was like, God, in Canada, this thing is $18.95. Yow. But yeah, so I was like, oh God, I'll finally break down and get it. Okay, let's get to it. So this literally just came out 25 minutes ago. Now, when you're seeing this, it'll be up. I gotta edit all that, upload. But we're in this together. So I know a lot of you don't like the full clips, but we're in this together. This is new. I literally just watched maybe the first 3-4 minutes of it. So we are in this together. Let me make sure the volume's up. And what the title of this is getting bad. And she's got no makeup on. So it seems like she's coming down off a manic mode where she was really riding high. She was enjoying herself. And there's no food in this vid. So she's very sad and in manic mode. Like I said, I know you guys don't like the full vids a lot. But we're in this together. And I thought, you know what? Let's do it while it's fresh, new. Let's just bust it out. So let's do this. Yeah, look, I mean, just not happy at all. Okay, let's get to this. Literally, we're seeing this. I've literally watched 3 or 4 minutes, and I was like, let's bust this down together. Got her good old trusty straw.
So, I'm just gonna make it so that...
First and foremost, if I was making money, I would, excuse me, do anything I could, to get that tattoo covered up. It is literally 2 faces with their tongues out, tonguing each other. I have no idea what was running through her head when she got this tattoo. I'm also going to talk loud so you guys can hear me. I am going to start looking for a mic this week. I know a lot of you have mentioned that sometimes you can hear me, sometimes you can't. When I'm in my little blue chair in the living room, I think it's because the living room is big, which my office and my makeup room that we're in here with the wooden background, it's small, so I think that's why you guys can hear me. But it seems like it does go in and out. I have turned, I know a couple videos in the past, my dog's heater, but I have turned that off, so I don't know what's going on. I think my phone, and I have an update coming. Sometimes I film on my phone, sometimes I film on the camera, but like I said, I'm bad at tech stuff, so I just find that the phone is easier for me. I do have a super cool camera, but I think I'm going to sell it because I literally have no idea how to work it. So, let's do this. Sorry.
I don't want to edit this video. Like, I just don't even want to edit right now. I just want to bang my head off this table in frustration.
God, her eyes look so dark, guys. I can't tell.
And,
maybe she has some old makeup on. I don't know. But yeah, her eyes look really dark. It looks like maybe she has old makeup or didn't wipe it all the way off. But definitely, not riding high here. Let me shut up.
I feel really sick. I'm just not doing well. Like,
I think reality's starting to kick in, guys.
I don't want to talk too loud because he's in the other room.
Like, why not if you're not together?
Stuff like this. So. Where do I start? Alright, so today was just a really bad day. So what happened was I went to look at an apartment with Pete. And it's an apartment, I guess like community, that's like several blocks in size.
Hold on, Simon.
And
hey, buddy.
We had to meet the person at the office at 4:30 today. And when we met the person at the office, hey sweetie.
Now I did see this part coming up.
You're not sincere. When we met the person at the office is in one building at the beginning of the block. And of course, just my luck.
Look what she does. Anytime the cats want a treat, she
that,
gives them one.
You know, you'd be applying for is the last building at the other end. I'm like, of course it is. And it to make matters worse, it snowed hell of a lot today. It was slushy, slippery, which makes trudging through thick snow more of a workout for somebody who's like 400 pounds.
I hit this light.
Back problems, breathing problems.
There we go.
Don't have full lung capacity. I have a clot that's still not fully resolved, making it harder to breathe. So I was like, oh, it's just for some reason, like, instead of just like being honest and saying I'm gonna have to get my car and drive around the block, because I shouldn't be walking, but you know, that was a lot for somebody who doesn't really do anything right off the bat. So
now wait a minute. I thought yesterday,
all the way,
or excuse me, the vegetarian one, I thought we were just out walking. I think she went to that gazebo the other day just to kind of get people off her back and kind of show her subscribers like, oh, I'm out and about. But I think that was just kind of like she popped in the gazebo. You seen she didn't have a hoodie or a coat on. Sorry, I got peanuts in my teeth. But I think that was just to be like, oh, I'm out and about. Look, I'm outside. I do get outside. I think that was just a ploy because you seen there was frost on the gazebo. It was very, very cold looking, and she was not properly dressed. I don't wear a coat a lot of time, but I do wear my little hoodies and jackets. So I think she literally just jumped out the car and was like, boom, here I'm outside, and then jumped in, went and got her vegan food, and that was that. Now, so I don't have to pause it here. This is where after I get... Of course, the cat comes back across the table. She gives it a snack. Now, if I gave my dogs a treat every time they wanted a treat, they would be overweight. You have to learn to say no to your pets. You cannot, they're going to end up too big. They're going to end up overweight. That's not good for their little hips and joints. When I first got Simon, I had to learn the things about a French Bulldog because Simon has to maintain a certain weight because French Bulldogs already have, joint problems, so he can't have a bunch of weight on his hips. So it's like she just doesn't think of the big picture, not to be mean.
a few blocks, it felt like forever, all the way to the other building. And I was so...
She just looks so miserable and bitchy in this.
In the snow, I couldn't breathe. My lungs were on fire. I was mad at myself for allowing myself to become nearly fucking immobile. But also, just like she was talking about blah 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 about the apartment, and I
Like,
was like,
that's the
yeah,
lady's
yeah,
job.
yeah. And I was just like, I got mad and I got snappy. I was like, I wish I would have known how far this was, and she didn't say anything.
Can you imagine that is your job to sell and promote this apartment, and this person she should have known if she was in this state of mind. A, she should have drove over there. B, if she wasn't interested in the building, then why even waste this lady's time? Or if somebody else called and says, hey, is there a unit available? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm helping somebody else. Does not concern, does not care about anybody else's time at all.
And, neither did Pete.
No regards for anyone else.
Hey.
Here we go. This is what I was just telling you about.
Here.
I got a little past this, and that's all I got.
Okay, sweetie. Over here. Come.
Here you go. Have a treat. Get out the way.
Over here. Come. Here.
Sorry if you hear bags rattling. It's Sugar Bear down here, too. Have a treat. Go about your merry
just
way.
have, like, that look on their face that's just like, oh my god, like they don't get it, because
why should they get it? Why? It's not her place to get it. She is doing her job, showing you this apartment. She's not your family. She's not your mom. She's not your sis. It's not her place to get it. You consistently do this to yourself each and every day. Watch, next video, we're going to be eating. Listen what she says. I got a little past this, and then we're in for it together.
They don't understand what the struggle that I'm, like, dying inside. They're just going about everything.
They don't have to understand it.
Embarrassing and shameful, which doesn't help. How I'm feeling?
You have done this to yourself.
I should have this beforehand, I know, but the thing is like, Ottawa's an expensive city.
Then move.
I'm pretty much going to be going from one shithole.
Move with Petey. Move to a different city. There seems like there's nothing holding her there. I don't even think her family lives in the same city, do they? Move on the outskirts. It's just excuse, poor pity me, poor pity me, poor pity me. That's all it is. It's just, it gets sad and old each day.
To another shithole. Because the only thing affordable in a city like this is a shithole. A high-rise shithole. And our building is not. The building wasn't a high-rise, but it was like on the 4th floor, the top floor, of course, all the way to the end of the hall. So
this is where I heard after this. So, okay, sorry to keep interrupting, but if you know that you're not going to mess with this apartment, it's up on the 4th floor. I don't see her going to the 4th floor. Why even wasted this lady's time? I'm sorry. Why even? I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to be affordable in this city, is something like that.
Move somewhere else.
Like what I'm living in now. So, I'm sorry if I'm bitchy in this video and just in a horrible mood. That's honestly how I feel right now. Anyways, so we get to the building, and I had to stop at a bus stop midway. I'm like, I need to catch my breath, so they're just waiting. And I'm like, oh my god, could this get any worse? Like, really? So she's like, it's on the 4th floor. So I'm like, I'm gonna take the stairs. I get into the staircase, and I look up, and I'm like, oh, there's too many stairs, like after what I just went through, So she presses the elevator button. The elevator is like tiny. It's pretty small. But she's like, it's a new elevator. It's only 4 years old. Like, the inside looked okay, but it was really tiny. She's like, I'll stand in the corner. And I'm like,
It seems like this lady was trying to be so nice and really try and reassure her through this. And it just seems like she was just being her, like the way she is at the grocery store. I gotta get through, make way for me. Like, that's what it reminds me of, probably the attitude that she had. Sorry.
I know you're just trying to help, but you don't have any idea. I'm super claustrophobic. I have all these issues. I must have sounded so crazy, just like, you know, I was like super overly apologetic. I just hate these. This is why I don't leave my bedroom, you know? I just don't want to deal with crap like that.
Not leaving your bedroom has got you in this predicament. That is what has got her in this situation, is not leaving the bedroom, opting out for food delivery. That is how we are in this situation. Sorry, guys.
So, yeah, and I know you're going to say, you need therapy. I know I need therapy, but you know what? I spend all my money on food. Therapy's expensive.
Right here, let's stop here. This is why things are never going to change. This is why she is in the state of mind she is, why everything around her is crumbling. She said the other day, it reminded me of Amber Lynn, that her cat's ears were stinky. Let me know in the comments, guys. I have dogs. I had a cat when I was young, but like, of course, you know, my mom took care of it. I was super young and then found out I was allergic to them really bad. But let me know, how do cats get groomed? Do you take them to the groomer to get a bath? I don't really know how that works about, and I'm not being funny, I'm being serious. I don't know how that works about, you know, do they lightly spray them? I mean, I know that cats aren't big fans of water. That I do know. So, it's like, damn, has these cats not been to the vet since the tweet of Pizza Rose, what was it, from a year or two ago? That he was loaning her $200 for the cat. It wasn't even plural. So, does she not take these cats to the vet to get groomed and things like that? Like, this is why everything is crumbling around underneath her. She said her car is messed up from the other day, but yet she talks about in the next video, the roast beast yesterday, about picking Pete's up for an adventure with Pete's. I don't think I would be driving my car joyriding if it was messed up. But what I'm getting at is, here we go again. Back to things we've neglected because of food. This girl needs serious inpatient treatment. That is the only way she is going to change. You just heard her say, I can't afford counseling because I spend all my money on food. Is nothing clicking up here? I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like, wow. Spilling my daggone soda's coming out. Okay, guys, now we're on. This is all I've heard now.
I know how that sounds, okay? So, anyway. They're in the elevator holding the door open. People are waiting on me. And I'm like, I'm mad, right?
Baby's throwing a tantrum.
So I told Pete, I'm like, you go up.
This is almost a 40-year-old woman.
I'm so mad at myself. You go take pictures of the apartment.
You go take pictures of the apartment, and I will be in the car, basically. So you're going to throw your money down, or Pete's money down, and not even know what this place looks like. This is just a mess, straight up waiting to happen. Mark my words, you guys, and I'm not saying that to be funny or to be mean. This is a disaster. How much do you want to make a bet that she is going to, now that reality's kicking in and things are starting to pan out, she's not going to want to leave BB because she's going to have to do some legwork. She's going to drag all that shit around and back to these bugs at the new place. Just like she said the other day, she was going to donate books. You cannot donate. I don't know how many times I have to say this. You cannot donate books when you have an infestation. Good God Almighty.
And show me those. I can't go up right now. I can't do it. And no matter what, where we move.
Sorry. That should have been a red light to Pete's. Ding, 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 ding. She is only getting worse. This is not getting better. No. Pete's is in for a heck of a ride. I'm telling you guys now, mark my words. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I am not saying that to be mean.
I'm going to have to take the stairs or an elevator because every place that I've seen has an elevator.
Bug
Sorry.
peck.
Itchy nose.
You know what? And this is weird, she could add a bird, but itchy nose sometimes happens from pain pills or medication. You get the itchies. A lot of people rub their nose a lot. Their nose itches. Is the days that she's riding high, does she still have some meds left? Or is this why she goes to the doctor sometimes? Is she med searching? Is that why she goes to the ER? It's like some days she's riding high like she's almost got a buzz. Other days it's like she's real low, like she doesn't have anything. She's coming down or doesn't have anything like I just said.
So I have no energy right now. So that's the thing that set me off. And then so while they were looking, I started walking slowly back because it's embarrassing. Trudging behind.
Her eyes are really red and low.
When I say I felt like I was dying, I literally felt like I was dying. Like, I'm not being dramatic. I can't describe the pain I was in. And by the time I got to my car, I was ready to collapse. Like, my legs were like rubber.
If this YouTube stuff doesn't work out, her and Jen want to be disabled so bad. Jen is almost, I think Jen is 44 or 46, almost 50. Chantel is almost 40. It's like they're throwing in the towel. I think Jen already has, and she's definitely, Chantel's on her way there.
My lungs were on fire. I had the worst headache. I was dizzy. I thought I was going to pass out. From walking a couple of blocks. This is not okay.
We've all said it.
How am I supposed to change when my whole fucking life is a trigger? Like, I feel like I need to move to like a different country where there's like no fast food. Where there's like, life isn't just shit, you know?
Life isn't shit. It's what you make it. And everywhere has food. Every culture, I don't care if you're in the middle of the desert, the middle of the ocean, everywhere has delicacies. Everywhere has little snacks and different things. Whether it's homemade, whether it is, food is food. And that's why I say, and I know you guys, I don't want to repeat myself, but this is why I say inpatient therapy, inpatient program is the only way things are going to change. You heard it herself. I mean, you heard her say it. She just looks so worn out
like
here.
Everything. Going out is a trigger.
Life is a trigger, Chantel.
Like, I was thinking of like
Yeah,
things that I like to do. Things that I like to do always involve food, so I have to do it. different things. I have to completely upheave and change my entire life. I love watching horror movies. I don't like watching horror movies if I'm not having a snack. You know what I mean? It's so like...
You have created this monster. You have to fix it. Life was different when I could pop a pill or get a buzz and run the sweeper and clean and, you know, things my back, my breast, kill my back. My chest literally kills my back. If I could get to a point where I could stack up the money, I would love to get a reduction. My breasts literally kill my back. Just like now, you see I'm sitting like this. I need to be sitting back like this. You have to push and push and push. Everybody goes through something. Everybody watching me right now, everybody watching her right now, everybody has a story. It's like she's the only one going through something in life. Well, in her eyes, she is. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Well, sorry. Let's get to it.
And these cycles I go through are just, that's my eating disorder. That's part of it. Cycling through these constant... I don't even know what the hell anymore. I'm just so tired.
She looks high.
I'm so tired of everything. I'm not...
Sorry, guys, just clear. I'm
scared to move on with my life.
She's scared to move on because she knows she'll have to step up.
I think I'm longing for something that isn't real. Like, I don't think it's him that I want to stay with. It's the idea I have set for him. An idea of a life that I want. And I just don't want to be alone. Like, I'm scared to be alone. I have so much healing to do. I don't even know what to do anymore. I just don't even know what to do.
Turn yourself in.
I don't know how to get help. Like, I'm
turn
so
yourself in. If you see this, turn yourself in.
My life with this. So.
Turn yourself in. You got nothing to lose right now, literally. I'm not being funny. Do it. Your car's falling apart. You don't have a place to hold down right now to worry about the bills. Do it. Now's the time. Turn yourself in. You get an apartment, then you're going to say, well, I can't turn myself in because I got this bills. I can't leave Pete's with the bills. Turn yourself in. Do it.
I think I need like some kind of inpatient treatment.
There you go.
But. And I say that because, okay, here's the thing. I did something tonight that I've never really done. I think maybe did only once other, like, I've made myself sick by eating too much, but I've never, like, purposely made myself sick, and I did that tonight.
I don't know if I believe that. I thought she was going to say I took something. Look, here we go. She's rubbing her nose again. Look where I just paused at. I don't think she made herself sick. I think this is a cry for the pity that we always see. Pat me, poor me, it's going to be okay, you're going to be alright. Look where I paused at. Is she high?
I was just like, I just ate my feelings. Like,
you eat your feelings every day.
I went to dinner with Pete's, ate a shit meal, nothing healthy. Then on the way home, after I dropped him off, because I didn't feel like that was enough, I guess. I went to Popeyes and I had like a 5-piece chicken meal with like 2 sides.
God, dog.
And then I went to McDonald's.
Holy sh...
Threw it all up.
I cannot imagine eating that. She probably threw it all up because her belly was upset if she really threw up. Good God almighty. A 5-piece chicken meal, 2 sides, and we know she just don't go to McDonald's and order a small fry and a burger. Holy smokes. If she threw up, she probably threw up because her belly was upset. Sorry guys, I'm starving.
I don't like getting sick, but so I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just so tired of being around food every day and having to, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not doing well. Because...
You know what's crazy is like, she doesn't even have to tell us that she's not doing well. Because we're hitting the cycle. We got to the manic, we got to the, I'm going to do this, we're going to do this, tomorrow we're going to go to this place. We're going to check this out. Oh, I'm interested in aliens. Tomorrow we might go to the spot. What does she do again? Goes out with Pete's, has a binge, now feels like crap, back to square one, here we are. Let's, we're going to kind of go a little further, but I should have skimmed through this, but I seen it, and I was like, let's enjoy this together. I have so much more that I...
this video.
Excuse me.
And I'll try to do the same. I don't know how I'm supposed to keep this mindset when I don't trust myself. You know?
This is like
it's like I have this mindset now and then it changes. Like the next day I'm like,
this is like
totally
watching a drug addict turn
myself
alcoholic,
that
seriously.
eating fast food is okay. Oh my god. I don't know how I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do anymore.
You gotta turn yourself in.
So inpatient treatment is like, here it's like...
Okay, now, how much do you want to make a bet that we've always heard, oh, the counseling's not good here, the programs aren't good here, oh, then the health department, everything's great here, our systems are good, I'm so grateful for it. Now, I haven't seen this, but how much do you want to make a bet? We're already, it's almost like a drug addict, like, oh, well, I can't get clean because, or there's not a bed open in rehab, I'll go later, I'm going to get clean next week. This is literally like an alcoholic and a drug addict. I'm really watching this. Sorry, guys, I'm starving.
Eating disorder program is for anorexics and bulimics who are severely at risk of dying from malnourishment. That's what the inpatient treatment is. I'm part of the outpatient program. I get no fucking help as an obese person because it's for anorexics and bulimics. And yes, I'm bitter because...
What I just say, and I swear to God I hadn't watched this.
Not against them. Ugh,
Maybe
tastes like barf.
Tastes like barf because you probably haven't washed your straw out. And shit's been climbing through it all day. Because you probably left that straw set on your table or your little mukbang area and you didn't wash your straw out. That's probably why it tastes like shit. Now, didn't I just say there would be excuses? I bet you guys anything in the world that if she went to her local hospital and said, I am at my wits' ends, I cannot take much more. I fear for my mental health and my safety right now against myself. I am so far down and out. I don't know what to do. Please take me. I need help. They would take her. They wouldn't turn her away. This is the shit I'm talking about. What did I just tell you guys? There was going to be excuses. Oh, I'm part of the outpatient program. She never ever barely comes on here and talks about, I went to counseling today. Literally, that's what I did before I came home and picked up my house. Spent some time with my dogs and cooked dinner. Am I afraid to say that? No. You guys know I go to counseling and go to therapy. And why do I do that? Because you can't just go a couple times and you're fixed. That's not how it works, my friends. Her and Amber Lynn and Jen and Amy think it's a quick fix. Oh, I'm in counseling. I scheduled an appointment today. It does not work like that, my little pumpkins. I told you guys what she was. There had to be excuses.
Those suffering with eating disorder, just against the healthcare system for excluding people with binge eating disorder.
Hold on, Chip.
I'm not, you know, I'm not considered as being in need to the point of needing inpatient treatment because I'm not at risk of dying, but I am. I almost had a heart attack walking to my car, I swear. You know? Like every binge, I just get more and more depressed to the point where it's like scary. And I just feel like I don't know where to get help, basically. I mean, I'm online looking for...
Go to the ER or you go there any other time.
I could go to therapy. I just feel like I need something away from everything. Like, away from the stresses of my life, away from my life, away from the people in my life.
Start over. Move to a fresh city. Find, research. You research anything else. Look up. Try and set some things up. Maybe find a different city or a different place. Maybe wherever, is it Ottawa where she's at? Maybe that's not where you're supposed to be. Maybe a fresh start, a whole new fresh start. But like I said, she has to bring Pete's along. Old pet Petey. She can't go by herself. Pete's is an enabler. 100%. We know this. It's just going to keep going.
But even some of the people in my life are triggering.
Pete's?
Like an environment that's like conducive of proper detox and healing from this. Get me on a good start, you know? I honestly was like tempted to start a GoFundMe to go to like a rehab facility because they're expensive.
You have got to be kidding me. She spends all this money on Lush, food. You buy a 50, and don't get me wrong, I buy stuff. But if you think I would spend $50, yes, Lush is great. I have heard about it. Some of my friends have showed me. I've smelled it. You want to live out of your means, and you want to start a GoFundMe, and you get YouTube coin. Get the heck out of Dodge. No way.
Probably like thousands of dollars. I don't even know.
See, she don't even know. She hasn't even...
A lot of them don't even tell you the price.
You haven't even researched it, so how do you know what to ask for? No way. She would take that money and run and go mukbang. Absolutely not.
That should tell you how much it's gonna cost. Just out of desperation, I was like,
Wow. Is this money for her and Pete's to move?
I know that
Get her car fixed? Take her cats to the vet?
I get defensive when I do mukbangs. And I go back to them. And I make everybody so sick and tired.
Sorry guys, this
Changing
glare
my
is
mind.
shit.
And so am I. I am sick, guys. I don't know. But I don't feel good promoting that kind of food. I don't feel good eating it. I don't know how people eat it every day. I do eat it every day.
When I did, you just ate this food all week. Just went to Popeyes and McDonald's just now. This is the shit I'm talking about. I think that she needs a evaluation more than just food, for real. Like, now are we back on I don't eat that stuff when you just got home with dinner with Pete's, Popeyes, and McDonald's? And you know it's still pretty early. Get the
Absolute crap. Just on every single level. Emotional, everything. Spiritual, physical. And I just feel like I'm in a prison by continuing to eat it. I don't get a good vibe, you know?
I don't get a good vibe, but shh. That is when she is at her happiest, but she doesn't get a good vibe. This is why I cannot be sincere, because it's lies being fed. Damn it, be honest. Why lie? Just be honest. Everybody sees through it.
I think, I don't know, I might just come on here and talk to you guys. Maybe just turn the comments off for a while. And just turn on the camera and talk.
Can't take the truth, buddy.
Whoever listens, even if it's 5 people. Whoever listens.
Oh, I'm
listens.
sure your squad will listen.
Anyways, I'm gonna get off here for now, guys.
Alright, guys. Well, you heard it here first. She wants to start a GoFundMe. She was thinking about it. Doesn't even know how much the rehab and therapy cost. Negative ghostwriter. Absolutely not. Oh, you are just going to be, if anybody sees this that is not part of our community and genre, you are just going to be contributing to her next mukbang and her move with Pete's and whatever else, Lush, whatever else she decides to buy. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. Stay tuned. We're going to do our other snack of the day. We're going to do our haul in the next video. So, if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit the dislike. Tell me what you guys think about this. This was a roller coaster. On that note, guys, have a great night and Kai out.